Welcome to ConstantlyVariedFitness. My name is Hudson.
My name is Joe.
And today we're going to teach you how to perform the kipping pull-up and the butterfly pull-up. Alright guys, before we actually jump on the bar, we're going to go ahead and show you the kipping positions we're going to get into. So we're going to show you the hollow position and the arch position. So first for the hollow position, Joe's going to go ahead, lay flat on the floor. From here, he's going to go ahead, squeeze his heels together, point his toes nice and hard. So with this, he's going to go ahead, squeeze his calves, squeeze his quads, and have his legs slightly off the floor. Now, with his upper body, he's going to go ahead, reach overhead as far as he can, slightly raise his shoulders off the floor, and then try to round his back on the floor as much as he can. So there shouldn't be any gap in between his back. So he's going to suck in his tummy as much as he can, try and make a nice little dip with his body. So from here, this is the hollow position. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and flip over. Next, we're going to learn the arch position. So the arch, the same thing, but kind of flipped upside down. So from here, he's going to go ahead, squeeze his heels together, point his toes, and with his legs flexed again, he's going to have them slightly off the floor again. So here, he's making a slight dip. So same thing overhead, reaching his hands as far as he can overhead, making the same little spoon that he was before, but now opposite. Same time, when he's here, he's not opening up his core and exaggerating his midline. He's going to still suck in his core and stay nice and tight in his midline. Here is arch position. All right, so now we're going to use those same positions we just used on the floor on the pull-up bar. So what Joe's going to do is he's going to go ahead, jump straight up under the bar. A lot of people sometimes they'll go ahead, they'll kind of jump into the bar and then all of a sudden generate a swing. Jump from directly into the bar. He's going to go and jump on the bar. He'll start at a dead hang, and from here he's going to go hollow, arch, hollow, arch. As he's doing it, quads and calves are flexed with his toes pointed. As he's coming here to the hollow, he's using his lats to pull that bar down. He's not just kicking and letting his arms play around. He's pulling that bar down, staying tight in his lats. So you notice the only places that he's going to break is in his shoulders and in his hips. Everything else is nice and straight. So now that we have that kipping swing, nothing's going to change when we're doing the actual pull-up other than the speed of the swing. So Joe, go ahead and hop up on the bar. When he gets into his arch, he's going back into the hollow. It's a slightly more violent kip in his hips, trying to generate the power from his hips. It's not necessarily how high you get your feet. That's irrelevant. All that matters is how much power you put into your hips. So you notice when he comes back, he's violent and quick with his hips getting back into the hollow position. Go ahead and relax. So now with that fast, much more efficient kip, we're going to go ahead and have the pull-up. So as soon as he reaches that full kick and he's in that hollow position, he's going to go ahead and do a pull-up. Go ahead and do that and pause at the top. So once he does his hollow kick and he gets into the pull-up, from here he's going to go ahead and push away from the bar, which helps him re-engage his kip. Go ahead, do a pull-up, and then just drop straight down. If he just goes and he just comes straight down, he kind of loses his swing and has to regenerate it. So make sure every time after you do the pull-up and your chin's above the bar, you're pushing away from that bar, which will help you come back to the arch, then get back to the hollow, and perform your next pull-up. Now, the difference between the kipping pull-up and the butterfly pull-up. In the kipping, when we got to the top of the pull-up, we pushed away and got back into the arch before we perform our next pull-up. Now, here for the butterfly, we're going to go ahead, still come up, get to that hollow, and pull. Once I get to the top of my pull-up, I'm going to go ahead, open back up into the arch, land in the arch, come back to hollow, pull. Arch, hollow, pull. We'll go ahead and have Joe demonstrate. So Joe, go ahead and hop on the bar. So some of the major things you'll notice as Joe's doing his pull-ups is he's coming back a little bit when he reaches that hollow, and then his chin comes up behind the bar and then through the bar. So he's not coming directly up and down. Also, some things you'll notice is he has his thumbs wrapped around the bar. He's not wrapping his thumbs on top of the bar. He's much more likely to fall off the bar that way. So he's wrapping his thumbs around the bar. Go ahead and relax. Another major point, a lot of people they do is they'll break and they overbend as they're doing that kipping or that butterfly. So make sure you're still keeping your core tight, allowing you, once you kick, you have a stable base. If you're kind of here and just kicking, you're just going to be flopping around. So make sure you keep your core nice and tight. All right, guys, those are some tips to help you get your kipping and your butterfly pull-ups. Hopefully this video helps you in learning them. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
I'm going to look at you and you say, I'm Joe Moonar to the camera.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm Joe.
I've covered how to
Sand.
big handstand push-up. Smaller swing. Heels together. There you go. It looks good. I don't want to be really tiny. All right,
You're tiny no matter what, boy.
So So he's but add a little more power into the hips. So when he gets to the arch and he comes to hollow, it's a little more violent. Hello? On that chain.